Hello, welcome to An Abundance of Books. My name is Julia. Today we're doing our July TBR, and this one should have been obvious to everyone. Everyone and their mother is doing it. It's Summerween. Hosted by Olivia Reads a Latte and Gabby Reads. This readathon will already be running when you're seeing this, but I'm not going to limit myself to the week timeline that they have set out. I'm gonna let it last the whole month, however long I need to read all of these books. But I'm very excited about it. It's strange because I know that they started this readathon as a way to read Halloween books in the summer, but Summerween has sort of become my spooky reading. Like, I associate summer more with thrillers and horror than I do October, which is super weird. But I think also appropriate for a scaredy cat like me who can read scary things and it doesn't get dark until late. There are 5 prompts, so let's go through them and see what I'm gonna read. The first prompt is to read a book in the dark, and so that's basically any book. I think I'm going to tie this to the last prompt, which is to read a manga something or novella. There's 3 things listed there. You know what, we can jump around, there are no rules. Manga, graphic novel, or novella. So the novella that I am planning on reading is Finna by Nick Cipri, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is an IKEA portal horror. It's under 100 pages and the concept very much intrigues me. I have no idea if it's gonna be good. And for reading in the dark, I'm trying to decide how much of a scaredy cat I am. I'm not sure how horror Finna leans. It's listed as horror on Goodreads, but it's like the 6th thing it's tagged as. So maybe that'll be fine for me. I'm debating reading the book in my bathroom because that's the only place that doesn't have a window. The second prompt is to read a thriller, and I'm going to be reading The Family Game by Steadman. I've been so excited about this ever since it came out last year. This is about a family and a woman who is marrying into it. They are like very influential and rich, and they have some weird games that they play, and I don't know what that means, but the cover is incredible. This is exactly what I want from a thriller. The vibe of it is perfect, and it seems like generally people like this. Of course, thrillers are hit and miss, but I think I'm gonna have a good time. Prompt number 3 is to read a book set in the fall, which I know a lot of people have been struggling with because books don't immediately say if they're set in the fall. So I'm going more for a scholastic vibe, something set at school, hopefully the start of school in September, October. And I have 2 options for it. The first is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendricks. I looked and it says high school sophomores, so I feel like that fits my criteria for this. This is about my best friend and she needs an exorcism, and I don't know anything else other than that except that people love it. But I don't think that this is the one that I'm going to go with because the other book that I'm planning on, the audiobook, just came in yesterday. So that one is In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. I have read Ashley Winstead's sophomore book, The Last Housewife, and I enjoyed it. I think that it needed a little something to make it perfect, but like the elements in here are great, and In My Dreams I Hold a Knife is even more beloved than this. That one I know is a split timeline, college friends getting back together after years, someone died, secrets from the past, blah blah blah, a classic thriller. And then the last prompt is to read a book with orange or black on the cover. I'm trying to go for orange and black, and I have The Only One Left by Riley Sager. Is this technically red? Sure, but it leans very orange. I think the vibe that they're going for is orange, but the orange that they had was too ugly, so they had to go with this color. I have been so excited to read this book, I cannot tell you. We went on vacation, so this came out on the 20th of June. We left for vacation on the 20th, and I just thought about this book the whole time. And then on the way back into town, I was like, can we stop at the bookstore so I can buy this book? And I did. I have read all of Riley Sager's books, some hit, some miss. This one is a Lizzie Borden inspired story about a caretaker who is taking after this elderly woman who was accused of a mass death in her family. She killed her parents and stuff, but like she wasn't convicted of it, and now this woman is having to take care of her and secrets from the past, I assume. The only thing that I'm concerned about with this one is that it seems to take place in the 80s, And the last time Riley tried to write a historical fiction was Survive the Night, and no one liked that one. And then the intermediate book was the lake one, House Across the Lake. And that one is divisive for many reasons, but I'm interested to see what happens in this. It's a gorgeous cover. I just think this book is so beautiful. So that's it for the TBR. Those are all the books that I have to read. I am very much in the mood for thrillers right now. I don't know if I'm going to burn myself out reading so many back to back, but maybe there'll be a couple more snuck in the vlog whenever that happens. I appreciate them for making the prompt so easy for this one that we don't have any books to talk about. This is probably our quickest TBR ever, but we'll have some good stuff in here, I'm sure. Alright, that's it for me. Let me know if you're participating in Summerween. It's already started, so let me know how it's going. And I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye!